Hello there, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Segun Aderibigbe and I welcome you to this session titled Why Businesses Fail. Now, a certain statistic says out of 800 businesses, only 32 will be existing by the 9th year of operation. The others would have closed down, been liquidated, merged, changed direction, been acquired, or become a new business entirely. So, more shockingly is that out of these 32 that are existing, or will be existing by the 9th year of business, is just 10% will be surviving or making significant profit. Social media has made it so easy and quick for people to notice lifestyle, glitz, glamour of successful entrepreneurs. So the rising entrepreneur actually mistakenly rationalizes that it can be too difficult to make it too. So a lot of entrepreneurs have technical skills, right? They've been trained, they've undergone apprenticeship, but they lack business management skills. Now, the biggest artists, the biggest fashion designers, the biggest photographers, the biggest businesses out there necessarily do not have the best voices or best shots or best, whatever. The biggest comedians, they don't always have the funniest jokes, right? But people have outstanding business management skills, and that is why they are world famous. Now, going forward, you will see that there are reasons why businesses fail. All businesses have challenges, right? You can't dodge it because it's made up of human beings, and the human beings are not perfect 100%. Okay, so it's not that every business you see out there is perfect, right? Some form of imperfection. But running a successful business is a specialized technical skill of its own, right? On top of it is also the business management skill. But very few people learn it before venturing into business. And before they know it, the honeymoon is over. The first thing that comes to the minds of new entrepreneurs is that we need to have a classic office at the highbrow area of the city center. We need to have very nice furniture, because we're going to be attending to clients. We need to have, our lawyers put in our papers and get everything ready and registered. We need to have a very fantastic website. They spend a fortune on that. We need to have computers, we need to have office consumables, we need to have beautiful models welcoming people at the reception desk. But they miss out the very factor that keeps them in business, which is how to acquire customers and how to keep them. Now, all businesses have their challenges. Don't get me wrong, okay? But no matter how good and nice and fanciful the businesses look from the outside, they all have their challenges. And all business needs constant attention, and they take tremendous amount of energy, time, and focus. But let's not divert too much. I talked about, this lesson being reasons why businesses fail. And there are 4. Number 1, force majeure, which could be as a result of a war, an earthquake, a community unrest, excessive regulation by governmental bodies. These are all force majeure, I can say, examples that can make a business to fail. I mean, if there is a war in a country, who is going to be talking about business? We are talking about life and death here. The second one is the entrepreneur himself or herself, okay? From making poor management decisions, for example, an entrepreneur is mixing his own personal money with the business funds together. It is a poor financial system, right? Okay. Secondly, is lack of experience. They want to go into something that they do not have experience about, or they've taken maybe 6 months experience for something that requires maybe a 2-year experience for you to really know, your onions and know your way around it. The third one could be inventory management. Okay, that could also be a reason under the entrepreneurial courses. Then, of course, having untrusted employees. So I talked about force majeure. I talked about the entrepreneur himself or herself, who can also be the reasons why businesses fail. Then the customers, ranging from poor customer service, and you see customers complaining. Okay, a constant complaint from customers is going to travel far and affect the bias of potential customers. Difficulty in procuring goods and services. You want to make it as seamless as possible for your customers to buy. You don't want to make it difficult, right? To having poor business location. Customers are not going to travel a whole mile because they want to get something from you when they can actually get it close by. I once shut down one of my businesses because of the remote location where we were running from. Why? Because it was product based. We had challenges with our suppliers. We also had challenges with logistics and sending down the finished products to the customers. It was a whole lot of headache, all right? So we had to shut it down, and we moved to even a more expensive location. We were paying premium for it, and of course we were closer to the customer, all right? And the business thrived afterwards. So of course customers can also be a reason, not that they will affect your business, but from their feedbacks, it can actually affect your business. And the fourth reason is the system, all right? When you don't have a system that is efficient, you can actually run your business aground. So entrepreneurs make mistake, working in the business instead of on the business. Working on the business means you are developing processes for your sales, you are developing processes for your marketing, for your production, for your customer service, for your distribution, to be independent of you. But if you want to do everything yourself, it means you lack a system that can run independent of you. So what if you break down and you lose your life? I mean, the business just crashes, or you're on the hospital bed, nothing moves because, everything is grounded to a halt. So having systems to be efficient as an entrepreneur is key to the survival of your business. You have time to pull back from your day-to-day operation, and become strategic. Your staffs run the operations, and you can, have predictable outcomes because you have trained them and empowered them, okay, to run the operation for you. It's going to save you costs because it's low skill and it's going to be low. It's going to be paid at a lower amount, and save you huge amount of money and time. You then can reinvest that time in building relationships with clients and doing more networking. So in summary, systems and processes helps you reduce cost of running your business by utilizing lower costs of labor to achieve high skilled results. So basically, these are the four reasons: force majeure, the entrepreneur, the customers, and the system. I sign out of this lesson by telling you that don't let your dreams fail. You have come this far, but you didn't come this far just to come this far. Thank you.